I never had a one dream that I gave up on.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I don't pursue it, I might feel there is always something in my mind. And for me, I couldn't really sleep with that thought in my mind.
Welcome to the third episode of Juggling Thoughts. I'm your host for today, Zach Jacinto, and today I am here with.
Victoria Wong.
So, what do you do for a living?
I'm a CEO of a call center company right now.
Ooh, so where's that located?
It's located in Baguio.
Oh, okay. So, can you tell us about yourself a bit more?
Okay. So besides being a businessman, I'm also a student or a forever student for myself. So my field is business administration and more on the marketing.
Mm, okay, okay. So, where did you go to college?
I studied my college in Baguio and
Mm-hmm.
now, yeah, pursuing PhD in Manila.
Wow, congrats.
Thank you.
Okay, so what dream did you give up on? And what's one easy, tiny step that you could take today to prove that you were wrong?
Basically, I never had a one dream that I gave up on.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I don't pursue it, I might feel there is always something in my mind. And for me, I couldn't really sleep with that thought in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So even though sometimes the dream might be hard to achieve, but
Mm-hmm.
the single step, like every day to move on, is that I believe I can do it.
Mm. So you believe in never giving up?
Not really. Like I give up myself sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because if that thing is just too hard for you to, to chase, just to
Mm-hmm.
give it up. Yeah, there are better opportunity right there. Yeah, for you to discover rather than just holding on one thing that is
Mm-hmm.
making you like sleepless.
Mm-hmm. So how do you determine the time to give up?
I have already give it all, but there is no positive feedback. Or for myself, I'm feeling that it's just too hard and meaningless to continue this.
Mm. So it's like you don't have any progress, nothing, and then but you gave your all already.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So if no one ever saw or praised it, why does that dream still matter to you?
For me, a personal experience, I used to live in someone else's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So people's recommendation or people's feedback is really important to me and I will take them all.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually I just find out my thing is not
Mm-hmm.
your business
Yeah.
and your thing is not my business.
Yeah.
So what I need to do is just to focus on myself.
Uh-huh.
So the growth I have inside me, like
Mm-hmm.
I know them the best.
Mm-hmm.
So every day I'm just like, okay, still be yourself and
Mm-hmm.
then never really listen to someone's noise.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, already good.
Because no one knows you better than yourself, right?
Yes.
Okay. So when did you last feel yourself truly growing? And what was there then?
Actually every day. Because I observe myself very well and then I try to be myself's friend.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really like if I talk to people this way, I would just say, oh, that's a nice approach.
Mm-hmm.
Or when people say something like I don't like,
Mm-hmm.
instead of saying something right away to against them,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just probably keep quiet or just not comment on anything
Mm-hmm.
because judgmental is sometimes being judgmental is a kind of arrogant to people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, oh, you know more than I do, or I know
Mm-hmm.
more than you do. So
Mm-hmm.
the best thing in that situation is just to keep quiet and reflect on yourself.
So you just tend to keep it to yourself instead.
Yep.
Okay. In order to not create arguments as well.
Create argument is necessary sometimes, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just like it's a meaningful argument or meaningless argument
Mm-hmm.
because it's just because of the personality of that two people are different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you cannot change anything on it. What you can do is to respect that person and accept. So the change has to be made by the person that already feels something. They need a change. It's not like because I don't like your behavior, so you have to change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the initiatives should always come from yourself.
Because if you don't have the initiative, then you won't change.
Yeah. And then still, like, if the change is not from yourself,
Mhm.
you are already expecting people to do things, then you're out of control.
That's true. Okay, so how do you keep showing up for small, boring steps when you're scared?
Scared. Acknowledge. Acknowledge it.
Acknowledge?
Yeah.
What do you mean by acknowledge?
I'm afraid, so what? I'm still going on. I'm still living my
Mm,
life.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's really like, no matter what kind of hard situation you are in right now, just ask yourself, so what?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, what did you recommend to all the people that are giving up on their dreams or like they think that it's not possible anymore?
If you cannot do it now, just leave it there. And regardless, like, you will continue in the future or you just give it up permanently. What important is that you never lose that hope on yourself.
So, now that you mentioned it, what would you recommend to the people that lost hope in themselves?
It's okay to slow down. It's okay to say that I just cannot,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the most important thing is that the cost, whatever cost happened in the past, you don't count it to the future decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So future is future, past is past. So whatever happened, just happen. Whatever effort you put in the past, it's not a waste. It's just a way of learning. But don't consider it in the future.
Each failure is a learning process.
Yeah. But it's not because of you have a wrong investment. Actually, there is nothing right or wrong, just like a learning. But if you just say, since I have put this money, this much effort in the past decisions, so like in the future, I have to carry all the things to the future. No, yeah, no, do not consider about that. So each decisions need to be individual. It's have to be like out of your own heart.
So, would you say that every day is a learning process for everyone?
Mm, I don't want to make the topic that heavy because we just live without really thinking, oh, I have to really learn something from this and from that. So it's like learning is like a task, but it's actually not. You can just leave it the way. If you can observe something, you learn. And if not, it's just a chill day. So learning sometimes can be a little bit stressing because you might give yourself that kind of thing. So, oh, if I'm not learning anything, it's a waste of time. But it's not. Enjoying yourself is also a good thing spent in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what about your recommendations to people going way too fast that they're losing themselves?
Place yourself first. Put yourself first. Always ask yourself, is this the thing I really want? If it's yes, too fast is okay because everyone has their own timing. And then if it's not, just to try to think what is more important at that certain point of life.
Okay. So, right now, in this point of your life, what do you consider important?
Um, the first thing is always like how to be a better self or find a better version of self. Because if you can be yourself well, and then the people around you will feel that. But if you are if you are losing control and then don't know what you are doing anymore, like the people around you would feel that stress.
Because people can like feel another person's vibe, right?
Yeah. And also it's not their obligations to carry your emotions.
So now that we're on the topic of vibe, what do you do when you feel another person's vibe, but then you feel that that vibe isn't like a good one?
I would just tell myself, this is not my business.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of vibe, that's your choice. My choice is that I can leave.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for
Yeah.
your time.
Thank you also
Okay.
for giving me the time for that reflections.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank